Her sister was a witch, right? And what was her sister? A princess, the Wicked Witch of the East, bro. You're going to look at me and you're going to tell me that I'm wrong? Am I wrong? She wore a crown and she came down in a bubble, dog. Grow up, bro.
Grow up.
Hello and welcome back to the Creative Differences Podcast. I'm Dallas, and I've been waiting to do that since Demi told us we were eventually going to fan cast Wicked one day.
Dude, that was amazing.
Thank you.
Like, you made my night.
You're gonna introduce yourself? What's happening?
Also, hi, I'm Gabby.
There it is.
I'm sorry.
You know
I
who
got
she
so
is.
excited.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm calling, and this is going to be difficult because Gabby shaved her dog, and I'm just staring at this hairless, like, nugget, and it's just upsetting.
I can put him down.
No, I love him.
I feel like Dr.
Don't
Evil.
kill him.
What? No, I'm
No,
gonna put him on the
Gonna
floor.
put him down just because Colin doesn't like to look
No,
at him?
hell
Crazy.
no. He's staying with me. So he
I
puts
can put him
himself
down.
down.
It's like an overreaction.
Jesus.
Oh my gosh. And I'm Demi, and that callback made a stunning comeback. Welcome to another episode of the Creative Differences Podcast, your one-stop shop for movie reviews, Throwback Thursdays, Fancast Fridays, and a number of other pop culture related items. Today we are doing a fan cast, and as Sal said, we are doing a fan cast for Wicked, because they are supposedly making a Wicked movie. Will we ever see it? I don't know, but they're saying that they're doing it, and casting is currently happening right now, and there's a director, so maybe it'll happen. Hopefully, by the time this episode has come out, a casting announcement will not be made.
Fingers crossed. As is the case for our normal fan cast. If you're listening on Spotify or Apple, head on over to YouTube, because Demi has put in some lovely pictures for you lovely people. Also, before we do that, please like and subscribe, or some white girl will come to your hood, kill you, and steal your shoes.
Shoot.
That
That'll make the
feels
rules.
very specific.
I mean,
I
the
mean, it
racism
is.
never stopped.
It's the
They
plot
should
to
subscribe.
the movie.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yes, Gabby. I mean, kind of.
All right. So, rules of the game. There are no rules except that your cast needs to be able to sing. That's really the only rule I have for any musical ever made. Please, God, let your cast be able to sing. So, first character on our list, let's get this started. Elphaba, the woman who becomes known as the Wicked Witch of the West. Born with green skin, she's been ostracized her entire life, but after showing innate talent for magic, she dreams of a better life for herself and unexpectedly becomes friends with her polar opposite, Galinda. But no good deed goes unpunished when she meets her idol, the wizard, and he turns all of society against her. Dallas, who you got?
All right, so fun fact about me, I don't know anything about any of these characters. So I went to the internet. It's just a dangerous place, but that's not what this is about. Oh, though, speaking of the internet being a dangerous place, I have some questions about a tiger in this story that I'm hoping Gabby and or Colin can answer for me later.
I
But
can't.
we'll get back to
but
that.
Okay.
I'm not going to answer the tiger question.
I feel like you can, though,
I
Gabby.
mean, she maybe. I can't, but
I mean, your question is tailored to you. But
I
anyway,
should not have told you about that tiger.
I don't know why you did.
You did, though, and this is where we're at.
Yeah, so the Wicked Wiki. The Wiki for Wicked says Elphaba is portrayed as an aspiring revolutionary. So I took that and I ran with it. And the rest of you guys have all said basically this story is about racism. So I took that and I ran with it.
Mhm.
So I wanted someone who I could see in a story about revolting against racism and can sing. So Elphaba is Jasmine Cephas Jones.
Nice.
Okay.
Yes,
Solid.
because I have been watching Blind Spotting this year and I have fallen in platonic love with her. Let's just put her in more stuff. So I care about more stuff. Jasmine Cephas Jones, everybody.
Yay.
Colin, you're next up, man.
It's me. All right. My Elphaba is Samantha Barks.
Nicely
who-
done.
I don't know what she's most known for, but I know her for being Eponine in Les Mis, and she can actually sing.
Oh my God. She's
Not
so
like,
good.
say, some of the other people in that movie.
Ooh.
Wow.
Ow.
Listen.
The shade.
Listen.
But also, she was in the Broadway version.
Yeah, she slaps. She's great. I mean, I know she can sing. Like, that's the one rule. Plus, like, she was great acting wise too. Like, she played a good Eponine. So I feel like she could channel some of that, like, sadness, but also like longing and shit into Elphaba and really make it work.
It's very important.
I agree.
Gabby, who you got?
Gabby.
It's me. Okay, so I also wanted to channel the racism angle. And I wanted somebody that I was going to go with Halle Bailey. But I was like, I think her voice might be a little bit too high for this. I need somebody who can get a little bit slightly lower. But I know that can still sing. And so I went with Chloe Bailey.
I was about to say, so you went with her sister?
I love her work.
Nice.
Yes, I did. Because she's like, and also I feel like she has a little more soulful of a voice, which I think for Defying Gravity would be amazing. When I listen to Chloe, I get a lot of like Beyonce vibes from
You're not the only one.
her style of singing. Yeah, I think like she's her mentor, right?
Yeah, I mean, she's Chloe and Halle's
Question for Gabby.
mentor, and she signed them to her record label. So
my question for Gabby: is Chloe the one who's always posting the thirst traps?
Yep.
The medias.
Hells to the yes.
Got it. That tracks.
She's doing God's work. And so that's my choice, Chloe Bailey.
Awesome. That leaves me. I have 3 choices for Elphaba. This is the only character that I have 3 choices for. My first choice is Rachel Zegler, who is an up-and-coming star. I've talked about her a lot on this podcast. She is on the rise. She's mostly on this list because there is a video of her on YouTube singing The Wizard and I, and it is one of my favorite renditions that I've ever heard of that song. I think that she might be a bit young for this role, seeing as she's like only 19, and like you need the characters to age up just slightly. But God, I love listening to her sing The Wizard and I. She does such an amazing job, and I know that she would do an amazing job with the rest of it. Maybe on Broadway one day. That would be amazing. I'd love that. The second person on my list is Ariana DeBose, who is also starring in West Side Story with Rachel Zegler. She is also starred in Schmigadoon and Netflix's The Prom. She is also a fantastic singer. I was so impressed with her in Schmigadoon, and I'm so excited to see her play Anita in West Side Story. I think she's going to kill it. She's also been on Broadway. You might recognize her from Hamilton as the Bullet. She's great. She can dance. She can sing. She's a magnificent actress, as I saw in Schmigadoon. So I would love to see her do Elphaba as well. She'd be so great at it. And then the last person on my list is Ciara Renee, who is also a musical theater actress mostly, but some people might recognize her from the first season of Legends of Tomorrow and the short stint that she did on The Flash before that, where she played Hot Girl. Yeah, she is incredible. She's like the first person I always think of whenever I think of who I would want to play Elphaba, because she is such a fantastic singer and she's a great actress as well. She mostly does musical theater, I think. I think that's mainly her focus right now. I just have been campaigning for so long for her to be in Wicked. And I think recently she put on a concert where she sang one of the songs from the show. And I know that she probably killed it. But also, the thing about Elphaba is that most actresses who play Elphaba are usually mezzo-sopranos, and I know that Ciara Renee is a mezzo-soprano, and I think Ariana DeBose is also a mezzo-soprano. And I did want to take that into consideration when casting for this role. So I did. So my choices: Rachel Zegler, Ariana DeBose, and Ciara Renee, all of which are people of color. So it still works with that racism angle.
Shout out to the colors.
Oh my gosh, I don't know if we should call them that.
I mean,
so much.
She's green. That's colored if anything is colored.
That's fair.
Yeah,
Next up on our list is Galinda, aka Glinda, the woman who will become the Good Witch of the North. Initially known as Galinda, she's the epitome of popular blonde, and her life is changed for good when she develops a friendship with Elphaba while they're roommates. Dallas, who you got?
Oh my God, they were roommates. Galinda, aka Glinda, whatever. I got Emmy Raver Lampman as Glinda.
So you want to know what's funny about that?
Because, thank you. What's funny about that?
The funny thing about that is she's currently rumored to be the front runner for Elphaba in the movie.
Look at that.
Ooh.
I am tangentially on the right path. Shout out to Lucky Shots. But I picked Emmy because I know she can sing, because she's on David and Rafa's album 7 Nights in Chicago. And also, her role in Umbrella Academy kind of showed me that she can be the popular girl type, because she's the rich celebrity. And I haven't watched season 1 in a while, let's be honest. But I remember that vibe. And she has blonde hair. She's had blonde hair before. So boom, popular blonde. She could sing. She black. Emmy River Lampman.
Hey, good job. Proud of you.
Colin, thank you. It's on you, buddy.
Hey, all right. So I figured Glinda, basic choice, but it works. I picked Anna Kendrick because, yeah. I also feel like I want to keep Glinda white just because racism. Yeah, like she's turns around, but she's kind of awful at first. And I feel like she should stay white for that. But anyway, Anna Kendrick, like, she can sing, she can act. I feel like she would do that role particularly well, just given her like
Yeah, because of her
vibe.
Well, also her role in the Trolls movie was very like Glinda,
Mm.
like very just like blindly positive
Mhm.
and kind of like clueless.
So yeah, that's my pick. Anna
She's
Kendrick.
dope. I just watched the movie with her in it today.
Oh, did
The
you?
Accountant. Good movie.
Cool.
She's great.
Yeah, Anna Kendrick has been one of my favorite actresses since, funnily enough, Twilight. So she also has a background in musical theater, and she's a fantastic performer. She's done several musicals too, as well, musical movies, not just on, you know, theatrical stuff. So she's great. Gabby, you're next.
Yeah.
They could do a scene where Elphaba is like, "Oh, I'm from Arizona," and she's like, "Arizona, but you're green. Aren't people from Arizona supposed to be really nice?"
I cannot deal with this.
Stop it. Stop that.
I would love that.
Thank you. I think it would be great.
Everything will just have a
Okay.
really bad blue filter on it. It'll be good.
Yeah. She like blue green, like an aqua color. I guess that's why they kicked me out.
But like just in a really monotone voice.
Of course.
Ah.
Gabby, who's your Glinda?
Oh, okay, yeah. My Glinda or Galinda or however you want to say it. Okay, so I was like, all I could think about was why am I blanking on her name right now? Oh my god. I'm a
Yep.
terrible musical theater lover.
Kristen Chenoweth?
Yes, thank you. How did you know?
Because she's the original Glinda?
She's the original Glinda, right? And I was like, I want her, but she's like not the quote unquote right age anymore for it. So I was like, okay, so like who kind of evokes that, or like what's the
God, I
closest
know
thing
where
they
this
can
is
get?
going.
And I was like, Dove Cameron, because
So
Dove Cameron played her daughter in Descendants.
here's the thing.
And you did the same
I
thing to
also
me.
chose
You
Dove
also
Cameron.
cast Dove Cameron.
Dove Cameron has been my choice for Glinda since 2014, I believe. Yeah, I have no other choice for Glinda. This is who I want to see as Glinda. I'm very certain that she is one of the people who has auditioned for the role. Rumor was going around that she had it, and then John M2 had to be like, we haven't offered the role to anybody. I'm still hoping he offers it to her.
But it's like perfect.
Yeah, the thing about Dove Cameron is that Dove very often in her roles evokes this very bubbly personality that naturally comes with playing Glinda, but also Dove can do the serious stuff as well. She has quite a bit of range, and I think some people would find her surprisingly good considering that she has a Disney Channel background, because most people like to underestimate Disney Channel actors. But she is also musical theater trained. She has done live theater before, so she is prepped to do that. She also can be currently found on Schmigadoon on Apple TV Plus, and she, along with Ariana DeBose, who was my choice for Elphaba, they were both very good on that. She sings live on that show. She has a similar vocal range to Kristen Chenoweth. Her and Kristen Chenoweth have worked together 3 times, including on Schmigadoon. And Kristen Chenoweth, when asked who she thinks should play Glinda in the Wicked movie, she has said Dove Cameron. That's like her
Yes.
spiritual daughter. So yeah, I absolutely want to see Dove Cameron in this role. I feel like Dove Cameron was born for it. And if she doesn't play this role in the movie, I would love to see her do it on Broadway. I would fly to New York just to see Dove Cameron play Glinda in Wicked, because I think she would be amazing at it. That's how much faith I have.
Dude, same.
That's how much faith I have in the idea of Dove Cameron playing Glinda. There are a lot of people out there who are like, that's such a basic choice.
What?
And it's like, yeah, because it's obvious, so do it.
I agree.
It's like the most obvious choice, but also like, yeah, like I said, I think Dove Cameron was born to play that role. Like, she's so good. She's such a good actress. Her voice is perfect for it. Glinda is usually a soprano, and I am very certain that Dove is also a soprano. Like I said, since like I think since 2014 or something like that, I've been saying that she should be Glinda.
I have a question for Demi.
Yeah.
What's the difference between a soprano and a messy soprano, or whatever you said the other ones were?
I think mezzo-sopranos have a lower range than sopranos. They can hit lower notes than sopranos typically
it.
can. Mezzo-sopranos also can be like altos who
Yeah.
just hit higher notes than most altos do.
Yep.
Whereas sopranos, their lower range is usually not as strong as their upper range, and Dove has a very strong higher range.
Yeah.
Word.
Also, her music slaps. I was just reminded how much her music slaps a couple weeks ago, and I was like, dude, I forgot how much I was like jamming to these songs in 2019.
Nice.
All right, so the next character on our list is Fiyero, the man who will later become the Scarecrow. Fiyero is known for dancing his way through life and immediately catches Galinda's eye when he transfers to Shiz, but it's Elphaba who ultimately wins his heart. Dallas, who you got?
Dancing through life.
My Fieto is from Brooklyn for no particular reason. So I picked Anthony Ramos because
That's a good one.
Thank you. He can sing, and he is Jasmine Cephas Jones' love interest in real life.
AKA her
Figured
husband.
That's easy.
See.
No,
They're actually
love
not married.
interest.
They're engaged.
Oh, they're only
What? I thought they
engaged.
were
I'm
married
sorry. I
already.
thought they were married. I'm sorry. I jumped the gun on that one.
A little bit, but it's okay. We all jumping guns. But also, you could call that a love interest.
I don't think I would call anybody a love interest in real life, though.
Do they have interest in that person in a love way in real life?
Yeah, but it just
That was
feels weird to
not-
call somebody in real life their
sorry.
love interest.
I mean, it's better than calling someone in real life like my antagonist.
They're about
I've
the
done
same
that.
level for me. It's
Anyway.
all weird.
Look, they're interested in love with that person. So I don't know why we're getting all on my case about love interest.
I'm
I
not
feel
getting on
it's
your case.
more
I'm
than
just
an
saying it's such
interest
a
if
weird
they're
thing.
engaged.
Well, Colin, it's still like it's a deep interest, but it is an interest. Like it's
a
either
very
interested
deep
or
interest.
disinterested. Exactly.
I guess.
So if you're interested and you're love, boom, love interest.
That's hilarious.
But yeah, Piero is from Brooklyn. He wears a Yankee hat and Tim's. Anthony Ramos can do that.
Okay.
The Tims. I can't with you.
Colin,
What's up?
who's your Fieto, and is he from Brooklyn?
Yes, he is, because I also picked Anthony Ramos.
Hey, let's go, Brooklyn.
Not because he's from Brooklyn, but just
Brooklyn.
because it's Anthony Ramos. Like, I want to see him do more shit. And
He's
Firo is a
great,
great
right?
role. So, like, it's also like, you got to be willing to, like, compromise your morals for this man. And I feel like Anthony Ramos fits that bill.
Also,
Yep.
while we're a tag team in this entry here,
Oh, boy.
I just want to say that in my version of Wicked, they're gonna have a fight because Elphaba is shaking her ass for like half of the Oz.
Oh my
I haven't worked
god.
out the lyrics yet, but it's gonna
That's
rhyme
not
with that.
Elphaba.
That's Galinda.
Look, I have
Yeah.
to make it Elphaba because it's
That's not Elphaba.
well, it's
definitely
not gonna work with
Galinda.
Galinda.
You're
'cause
like
that's not how my
shaking
story works.
your ass for half of the Oz.
Half of the Oz.
It's more like you've been shaking your
Yes.
odds for like
My
half of the
fancast is just
heights.
built on references to other things.
She was a witch.
Either way, Anthony Ramos, good pick, Colin. I agree with you. I like it.
Thanks.
Gabby, who you got?
For Fiero, okay. So I just realized these age differences are not cute.
Woo!
Yikes.
Yikes.
Yeah, but he's such a good choice for him because it's his voice. So it just in my Wicked, nobody kisses.
That's weird.
They just do like a stage kiss. Stop
Lame.
it.
Who did you choose?
Yeah, it's fine.
Sorry,
Okay.
Anthony.
So for my Fiero, I chose. Well, it was like a two-parter, but now I don't like the second one because he's too
fun.
old. But my first Fiero, because of his voice, and I know he's like a Broadway singer, and I know he could handle this part, would be Jonathan Groff.
Hey.
That is an age
Yeah.
gap.
Yeah, exactly. And then the other one was because I know he's got a great voice, and people always forget how great his voice is. Seth MacFarlane, but he's too old. He's like 45.
He's definitely too old.
Way too old.
My guy. These guys are supposed to be like
So-
college age.
I know. Well, Jonathan Groff has that baby face, but the other one, no. But his voice would be great for Fiero's songs. Like, come on, Seth MacFarlane singing like "Dancing Through Life."
Girl, you chose a man old enough to
Like,
play the
that's
Wiz.
him. Oh, oof, yeah. So he's not really a choice, but I figured I'd tell you guys that he was on my list. But it's Jonathan
Hilarious.
Groff for Fiero. Just because hella good voice, baby face.
And I'm lost in the woods. All right, sorry. I had to get that out because Jonathan Groff sings the song. Gabby, why do you look confused?
Yeah, so my choice for Fiyero is Jordan Fisher because Jordan Fisher, once again, a phenomenal musical theater actor. He is a fantastic singer. He
Not
does well in
surprised.
musical he does well in musical theater. He was in Hamilton, which seems to be the common consensus for a lot of people on a lot of our lists because I think only 3 people that we've listed so far have never been in Hamilton.
Gabby, do you have a question?
Who did he play in Hamilton?
Jordan Fisher took over for, funny enough, Anthony Ramos as Philip and Lawrence.
Oh, I should have known.
He took
Yeah.
over
Nice,
the
very
role
much
as
a
soon as
Philip.
Anthony Ramos left. He was the second person to ever play those 2 roles.
Got it.
He's fantastic. He was playing Evan Hansen in Dear Evan Hansen right before we went into COVID, and I think he's going back as soon as Broadway opens or as soon as that show opens back up on Broadway. He is very interested
Nice.
in playing the role of Fiyero, which he has mentioned on Twitter. He has also liked my tweet about him being in Wicked. So I would love to see it. He has great chemistry with Dove Cameron, which I know for a fact because they were amazing together on Liv and Maddie. They are constantly trying to work together. I think they have a movie that's currently in the works that they're doing together where they're going to play love interests again, and I'm super excited about that. They're also very, very close friends. And yeah, just Jordan Fisher is such a talented dude. He's a great singer. He's a great dancer. I would love to see him dance his way through Dancing Through Life. He's amazing, and he's about the right age range for just about all of the people that I cast for Elphaba and for Glinda, obviously, because Dove Cameron. So yeah, that's my choice for Fiyero, and I would love to see it. I think he'd be amazing. So next character on our list is Bach, the man who will later become the Tin Man. Bach is a pushover who will do anything to earn Glinda's love and attention, including somehow getting into a relationship with Elphaba's younger sister, which he later regrets.
Yeah,
Dallas, who you got?
I have 2. My first one is Utkarsh Ambudkar because I just want him in the movie. So that's that. My second one is Donald Glover because Donald Glover can sing really well, and
As Bach, though?
people be forgetting that. I don't care. Also, I haven't put Donald Glover in a fan cast in a while, and
it's your rule.
if you look at the range between, let's say, Aaron Davis, Ern from Atlanta, and Teddy Perkins, every character is somewhere in that triangle. So I think Donald Glover can play pretty much anybody. And he can sing, and he can act, and he can dance. I don't know what else Pac does.
Pretty
But
much
boom,
it, to
Donald
be
Glover.
honest.
Okay, cool. So he's got that covered.
Yeah, he's good.
He's
Colin,
kind of
Me.
young, but you know.
is Bach old?
No, I'm saying the character is kind of young, and Donald Glover is not
Yeah.
as young.
But whatever.
I have no idea. How old is Bach supposed to be?
They're all
Same
like
age as
college
everybody else,
students.
so like college student.
Oh, well, then Utkarsh is too old too. Yikes.
Whatever. It's you
Oh,
can do whatever
well.
you want.
Black people, it don't matter.
Also,
Black
like
on crack.
you can do whatever you want in theater, so I feel like you might as well just do it in a movie. It's a magical movie.
That's
Who gives
true.
a
That's
shit?
true.
It's
magic.
true.
Maybe Green
I don't know
don't
why I
crack.
keep singing everything.
Munchkin don't crack. I don't know.
Well, I just think it's funny though because when doing movies though, people do give you a lot more crap about ages than they would about theater. Like look at the whole Dear Evan Hansen debacle in the first place.
Honestly, though, I saw
There's a
him in that
debacle?
trailer and I was like, he look old.
He look
Yeah, the problem
old.
is he just looks bad.
But also,
like he has
also-
like
in my defense, not Evan Hansen because I don't know anything about that boy. The first season of Atlanta starts with Donald Glover dropping out of college. So he's played college age before, and no one cared because
Is
if you
he
shave his
playing?
face-
I didn't
He
even know
also
that character
was in
dropped
an
out of
entire
college.
show where he was playing a college student. So
That was
he said
years
everybody
ago.
brings up Princeton.
also
no,
he was
just left and came back, and they were like, "What happened?"
he was in a show playing a college student for years. Like, I mean that was
That's
years
true.
ago, but still.
That was
No, I'm
years
saying
ago.
Community was
Yeah.
years
Oh,
ago.
yes, that was years ago.
I was like, I meant
Then
Community,
again, so
not
was
the other
Atlanta
stuff.
season 1. I don't remember
Oh,
Atlanta
man.
season 1. That was a long time ago. I
wish
was a
Atlanta would
younger
come back.
man, still full
Colin,
of
who
hope.
did you choose, bro?
Sorry. Anyway, my choice for Bach is who we're on. Yes. My choice for Bach is Reeve Carney, who is probably most well known for playing Orpheus in Hadestown on Broadway, but also I just found this out, originated the role of Spider-Man in Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark.
Yep,
which
I remember
just
that.
makes me so happy.
What
This
is that?
cursed musical.
Spider-Man musical.
Oh, it's a musical.
Yeah,
It is
that
a
like
Spider-Man
got
musical,
shut
on Broadway.
down because someone got hurt.
Yeah, they tried to bring Spider-Man to Broadway. Did not work out.
Well, it
Bono
did
did
it
it.
first until it didn't. Anyway,
Wait,
It
why
did
didn't it
until
work
it
out, Colin? Because you were about to
'cause
say
someone
something.
got
You didn't say
hurt.
anything. Oh, was it
I want to
like
say
on
someone playing Spider-Man got hurt, and they were like, "Okay, you know what? We're done. We're
the
not doing this
insurance?
anymore." I
Hell
think the
no.
stunts were just too much. Anyway, Bach is kind of. I don't want to say he's a loser, but he's kind
He
of
is,
a
though.
loser. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
He
that's why
is.
Donald Glover
And
is too
like,
cool to play him.
nah.
Just kidding.
Well,
Actually, Gabby might make a point right there. He
Anyway,
might be
and,
too
like-
cool to play him.
I'm not.
Eh,
I shouldn't hate on that. I'm gonna shut up.
maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, Ern isn't a loser, I would say. Not in the same
I mean,
way
he
that
is and he
Bach
isn't.
is. Yeah.
But like
Yeah, I
Ern's
don't know
still
about that.
cool.
I don't know. He wasn't cool when he was getting his ass beat by Tracy in the street.
Like Ern's
That's
in
a
a
whole
wreck.
different type of loser.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know what kind of loser Bach is.
Colin, continue, please.
Sorry, we were tangenting. But anyway, like, Reeve Carney, as, like, Orpheus, he's lovely, but also there's some patheticness in there. And I feel like you kind of need that for Bach. Plus, like, the dude, I don't even know, does Bach even sing
He sings in
in
dancing.
Dancing Through Life, or does he just speak? Whatever.
You're right. You have a good point. He mostly
And then later,
speaks, but he
when he's
probably
mad,
sings in the ensemble. He doesn't do much singing, which is why his character description is the only one that doesn't have a song reference in it.
yeah. Wow. Wild. But anyway, I like Reeve Carney a lot. I've listened to Hadestown a lot. I've watched a bootleg, Please Don't Arrest Me. And I want to
Lock
see
him
him
up.
do more things. No, Dallas. You wouldn't download a piece of musical theater.
I
You
would.
wouldn't download a car.
Yes, I would.
3D printer, yes. You
Yeah, 3D print that shit.
Oh my goodness. About Reeve Carney, even though the live Rocky Horror Picture Show was not amazing, he was really great in that. I thought he was dope.
Who did he play in that?
He was Riff Raff.
Yes, he was Riff Raff. That's right.
Not to be confused with
With
that Riff
with
Raff.
Riff Raff.
Not to be confused with James Franco and Spring Breakers.
Oh wow, that's a whole different
Different Riff Raff.
Oh
different
goodness
reference.
gracious.
Colin, did you have anything more to say about Reeve Carney?
Nah.
He was also in a Taylor Swift video.
Oh, that's
Interesting.
a choice.
He was in I Knew You Were Trouble.
I knew.
Who's
you-
your-
Oh, he was that guy. Okay. So my person. Okay. So I was like, who is quote unquote short, because Bach is supposed to be a munchkin and can sing, and I think could play kind of a loser. Like he has kind
All
of.
right, this is where she
loser,
says
like a
Danny
lovable
DeVito.
loser.
I believe it.
Oh God, I wish. Oh, I should have thought of that. No, my choice is Taron Egerton because he can sing really well. He played a little bit of a lovable loser in the Eagle movie. The what is it called?
Eddie the Eagle? Is that
Eddie
one?
the Eagle.
Eddie the Eagle. Even though like Bach doesn't have his own song, I feel like he would be a great addition to the vocals and the cast album. You know, he'd be in the back just like serving sound.
Surfing
So-
sound.
And he's a great actor. I feel like he would do really well as Bach. So that's why I chose Taron Egerton.
Also, you played Elton John, and you know, if you play Elton John, you can play Bach. Just like you can play David Bowie.
Dear God.
And that one guy from the Young Avengers. Gabby's confused. I don't think she was there for that.
She wasn't there for that one.
I was not.
That's okay. That was a reference for just Colin and to me, apparently.
And whoever else listened to that fan cast.
Yeah. One of the 30 people who listened to that one and then is going to listen to this one. We get real niche with the references here at Creative Differences.
We only reference our other podcasts.
That's not true.
I made so many references today.
We've made a
Riff
lot of
Raff.
references here.
Freaking
I
Wicked
know.
Witch of the East, bro. Lost in the Woods. Shaking your ass for like half of the heights.
Yeah. Making good references here.
Demi, who's your Bach?
I chose another musical theater actor because That's what I wanted for this movie. I just want people who actually know what they're doing on stage, even though this is a movie. And I chose Andy Mientus, who, funny enough, I was worried about his age for a second there, but he's also not too much older than Sierra Renee or Ariana DeBose, so I no longer feel too worried about it. He's a fantastic actor, probably, God, I know him most from Smash. Some people might know him from The Flash. Gosh, he's done a number of things, but I mostly remember him from Smash, which was the show about the fictionalized show on making a Broadway musical. And I fell in love with his character on that and his acting. He is a phenomenal singer, as I've said before. But yeah, we've already talked about how Bach doesn't sing too much, but that's fine. Andy Mientus is still a really good singer, and he's also a really good actor. That's my choice for Bach.
He's roughly the same age as Donald Glover.
Is he? Yeah. See,
Nice.
I was like, but also this is the one character I meant to recast before we did the fan cast, and I forgot. So, but it's fine. I really like Andy Mientus. He's really great. All right. Next up on our list is the Wizard, the con man behind the curtain. He's the ruler of Oz who uses tricks and deceit to cover up his shortcomings. When Elphaba realizes he's a fraud and not a sentimental man, he turns all of Oz against her to save his reputation. He and Glinda later discover he is Elphaba's true father, and Glinda sends him away. Dallas, who you got?
Jamie Foxx.
Nice.
Because he is great at acting, he
I
is
can see
great
it.
at singing, and he can play a character old enough to be Elphaba's father because he's older than everybody else, I guess. Except for maybe my madam, but we haven't gotten there yet. But yeah,
ain't
I
there.
love Jamie Foxx, and people forget that he's so musically talented because, I don't know, I guess he doesn't do that as much anymore.
He doesn't. He's mostly known for his acting.
But black people know. We know about you, Jamie.
Yeah, Jamie Foxx is a Renaissance
Yeah.
man. He acts, he does
he's great.
comedy, he sings. My dad actually worked on one of his albums back in the day. He's a very talented dude.
Nice. Big facts. So yeah, Jamie is the whiz.
Also going to see him shortly
Nice.
in Spider-Man No Way Home.
Can't wait.
Colin, who you got?
Okay, so I was reading the list of the different injuries that happened for Turn Off the Dark, and it's so many people and so many. Like, one guy broke both feet, one guy broke both wrists. This one lady had a concussion and didn't tell anybody, and so then was in it again the second night, and then like, my
Goodness
God,
gracious. Did the NFL run this play?
I think they might
That's
have.
exactly why that play is no longer running.
Also, yeah, Spider-Man's not the kind of thing you should do on stage
No,
for obvious reasons.
it's
Niggas
really
flying all
not.
over the city,
Why did
drop kicking people in
they
the
do
chest. Like, that's
that?
not a stage thing.
I don't know. I feel like Disneyland is currently doing a kind of stage thing with Spider-Man, but like you need the stunt robots or something. Like there are definitely stage versions of Spider-Man that are like stunt shows,
Mhm.
but I'm not sure if that works for a musical.
But also, people die at Disneyland all the time. They just hide the bodies, so they're not worried about that.
What in the
They just drag you
world?
under the Matterhorn or whatever they do.
Disneyland,
worried
I
about
want to
it.
say that I am not
God, it's
affiliated
gone.
with that comment.
You're not affiliated with that
love
comment.
Disneyland.
He's just spitting
It's just,
facts.
I don't know if he is. I feel like that is a way of getting sued for
Bob Iger
libel,
knows where the
and I
bodies
don't
are
want to be a
buried.
part of it.
Yes, I want to clarify. That was a joke. Disney, don't sue me. Walt Disney Ghost, don't haunt me. Wherever you're at. Oh wait, Colin, are we
Anyway.
still on you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
he's
still on
still
Colin.
on.
I was on
Let's
reading
do
about
this
Turn
before
Off the
Disney
Dark.
snipes me. My window's open.
Okay. Anyway, the Wizard, right? Yeah, the Wizard.
Yes.
See.
Yeah.
So my choice for the Wizard is Neil Patrick Harris because
Ooh,
he's Neil
I
Patrick
like
Harris,
that.
That's a good
You right as hell.
one.
and he's a
He's
showy
musical.
man, and it just feels like yeah. Feel like he'd fucking kill that.
Nice.
I'm loving all of these picks for the Wizard, guys.
That's a good pick.
Thank you.
Nice.
They're all very
Wonderful,
eclectic.
wonderful
I love them.
choices. All very talented men. Gabby, who you got?
See, so I was like, who's older and can sing? Okay, and
Yep.
also like I know, so, Colin hated on this movie earlier, and I was like, oh no, my choice.
I don't remember this.
You'll remember in a second. But my choice for the Wizard is Hugh Jackman.
Mhm.
Jackman is a good singer.
I dig
He's
it.
a good singer. Colin's looking away.
Listen, you're making choices, and that's fine.
But I was like, I thought Hugh Jackman did a really great job in well, just in general singing when I've heard him, but I thought he did a pretty
Rich
solid job
Tillman,
considering
guys.
they were singing live in yeah.
Yeah, he's played a scumbag before.
I mean,
That's
you're
true.
not wrong. And then in Les
Yeah.
Miserables, I mean, he was singing live. He did pretty well considering it was live.
And also he's done musical theater before. Like, he's known for it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's done Broadway. Yeah, so and I thought he looks also great in a suit, so in like a top hat.
I have 2 questions. Gabby, the questions are for you.
Oh god, here we go.
The first question, what is the movie that Colin was hating on before?
Les Miserables.
Oh, right. Okay, cool. Second question, because Timmy brought up The Greatest Showman.
Technically, I
Circuses.
wasn't hating on Les Mis as a movie. I was
It's a really
hating
good
on
movie.
certain people in that movie who can't sing.
Fair. I don't know. I haven't seen it. Back to Gabby. Question. So, yeah, she got me thinking. P.T. Barnum, circus, animal shows. Can you explain this tiger thing to me?
Gosh dang it.
What tiger thing?
Oh god.
It's not in the
no.
musical,
I'm
Colin.
Colin,
it's
you
in
haven't
the
heard about the
novel.
tiger thing?
Did you read the novel Wicked? Colin?
No.
Don't.
I did
Colin, you
not.
would love it.
Oh
There's
my
Would
god.
I?
horrible
Colin,
scenes.
it's like your brand. Gabby, please explain the tiger
No,
thing
I will
to Colin.
not, and we're gonna move on.
Well, I
No,
mean, I
Gabby,
know
we
about
need
the
you to
whole,
get-
like, talking about
Horrible.
animals. There's the whole animal thing in the show that doesn't really pay off much, but
It was horrible.
I'm sorry, Colin. You said what about what?
well, there's that whole thing about like the animal people who turn back into animals or something. I don't remember. That's like in the show, but I don't really remember it.
No, that does pay
I don't
off
know
in the
anything
That's
end.
about
already
tiger,
your brand,
though.
but specifically,
It ends up paying off though, Colin, because that's how the wizard ends up turning the entire society against Elphaba. That's how he tries to use her power for his own gain.
Mm.
See.
Gabby.
All
Yeah,
right.
I'm not explaining
Time to
that
look
scene.
at the
If you
novel.
want to
It's just
know,
not
We
really
need-
Google it.
interesting.
It's horrible. It's
We
what made
need
me
you to tell
stop reading the book. I was like,
It's just, I
and
feel
I'm
like you
done.
and Colin. I feel like you and Colin can
I
bond
can-
over a shared interest in this.
I can look it
Obviously
up.
not, because it caused me to stop reading a book. I was like,
whole book.
I'm done.
A whole book.
Are you getting a little flustered?
Oh
whole
my
book.
gosh.
I was only about a quarter way through and then that scene, or quarter or half. I don't know, but I was like, I'm done. No more.
Hold on, let's take Colin. Are you looking it up?
I'm trying, but keep going. This is going to take me a while to find it.
Oh my
Gabby,
gosh.
It'd be so much faster if you just tell him.
No, thank
Okay,
you.
so from what I gather, Colin, there are like sentient animals or something, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
was the tiger in the scene sentient or a regular tiger? Because there are different
I
connotations.
can't
there.
remember. It was like 10 years ago that I read this book.
There's a weird show. They get digged down by a tiger, from what I can remember reading, and I just felt like that's something that you and Gabby can bond over.
No.
Because
No.
as we
Well,
know, Gabby's a
Oh,
furry.
okay. So looks like in the book, they're straight up animals. They're not like anthropomorphic at all.
Oh,
So
Oh, that's worse.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
it's a
Dr.
fucking
Dillamond is a
tiger.
self-aware goat. He's just a goat. So I
Oh my
think
God.
it's the same thing with the tiger. So
Oh no. So that's going beyond you
yeah,
and
that's
Gabby's.
we don't. No, no,
I
no.
fucking stopped reading it, man. I was like, no.
That's
Got it.
This is
understandable.
not for me.
Okay, so it's not like the tiger in Zootopia who looked like he would treat you like
No, no, no,
whatever
no, no, no,
everybody
no.
says about
This is just a tiger.
him. Okay, got it. Well then, let's.
I mean,
move
that
on from
tiger
that.
does look like he has a 401k, but whatever. Next, moving on.
I hate all
Gabby,
of
were
you
you
guys
attracted
for
to the
this.
tiger in Zootopia?
No, I was not. Let's move on.
So, God, okay. So my choice for the wizard is Lin-Manuel Miranda,
Nice.
because Lin-Manuel Miranda is amazing. I think most people know that he's a great songwriter. He's a pretty good singer, and he's a good actor. So yeah, I just felt like he really would fit into this role, and that I think he would bring a sort of whimsy to the character as well, which would be interesting because the wizard in this play is a villain. So yeah, that is my choice for the wizard. It is Lin-Manuel Miranda, because he's great and he's talented and he can do
Okay.
a number of things. He is a wizard because I don't know where he finds the time of day to do all the things that he does. Next up on our list is Madame Morrible, the headmistress of dear old Shiz, who sees Elphaba's potential. She is one of Elphaba's most trusted advisors until Morrible uses her for the wizard's agenda and spreads the rumor that she is wicked. Dallas, who you got?
Morrible. That rhymes with horrible.
Mhm.
Haha. Anyway, my Madame Morrible is Queen Latifah.
Ooh.
Nice.
She was really good in Chicago.
Yes.
And I think, let's see.
God, what a fantastic
For the most
movie.
part, most of my cast can rap as well as sing. So I figured let's just have them all rap.
She's amazing in Hairspray.
I didn't see that. Wait,
She's
the
amazing.
movie?
Yes, the movie.
Oh, I did see that. All right, it's been a while. I don't remember it. But yeah, she's really good in Chicago, and she looked really fire in that dress. So Madame Morrible, horrible. The Madam.
You got it.
The horrible
Mhm,
Morrible.
yep.
Is she a pimp?
No,
Not in
She's
that
just a
sense.
madam. She's
No,
not that kind of madam.
No, she's
No.
a teacher, man. She's a principal.
All right, well, in my version, she's a pimp because
I mean, she pimping out
it's
students to
just
the
more
wizard,
interesting to me.
so
That sounds
just
awful.
not in that way.
Oh, okay, good. All right, Colin, who's your Mistress Morrible? Colin?
It's Madam, but all right.
Colin?
Dallas,
Colin?
I want to say something, but I feel like I
what's
shouldn't
up?
say this thing.
Okay, don't say it.
I'm scared.
I'm just saying,
Don't say
like,
it.
you could have
You
gone
shouldn't
with
say it.
Mommy Morrible and you didn't, and
Oh, no, we don't want to do that. We don't want
Colin,
look at
who did
Gabby's
you
face.
I
She's
don't
choose?
like
disgusted.
that. I don't like that.
I don't like any
Who's
of
your
it.
Mommy Morrible, Colin?
Anyway, Dallas. You know why I like you, Dallas?
Why was that?
I like you because we vibe. I also pick
Hey!
Queen Latifah.
Hey! We vibing. I dig it.
Nice.
Mostly because, like, I have not seen her in much recently, and it makes me
You right.
sad because she's great, and I wanted to see her do
She's the
more
equalizer
things.
now, if you want to see that.
That's true.
Oh,
She has a TV show.
yeah.
She was amazing in Little Mermaid Live.
Oh, was she Ursula?
She was Ursula, and she burned herself while performing Poor Unfortunate Souls. And oh my gosh, it's amazing. She just keeps going. It's incredible. Oh my gosh. I'll send you the performance in the group chat. She's so good.
Damn.
God, that's terrifying, but amazing. Question mark.
Well, Colin, she equalizes people on CBS if you want to see that.
Oh, okay. That's something.
Yeah, it is.
She
I
got
haven't
that
seen
thing
it,
on her.
but I assume it's something.
All right, Gabby, your turn.
Gabby,
See.
who's your Mommy Morrible?
See. Okay. Stop.
It's
It's too much.
Colin's fault.
Y'all are
Don't
too
like
much.
it.
Okay, so basically what happened was this. I went and looked up what Madame Morrible looked like for the musical, and I was like, that's giving me Effie Trinket vibes. And so I picked Elizabeth Banks.
Interesting.
Does Elizabeth Banks sing?
And that's it.
I wouldn't be surprised if she can.
I think so. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know if I
Oh,
can see her
God.
as a pimp.
Well, she's not necessarily a pimp in every version
Mr.
of this movie, my
Darden.
dude.
I'm just saying, I'm picturing her as a pimp. I'm trying to see if I can see her as a pimp.
Right, in your movie.
She's got range. Yeah, just saying.
So yeah, that's why I picked Elizabeth Banks. I got like Effie Trinket vibes, and I was like, ooh, she could do the voice. Like, yeah.
That is mahogany. Remember when everyone was quoting that?
Yeah,
10
because
years
it
ago?
was a great line.
I have a reaction meme of that moment, except instead of it saying that is mahogany, it says that is misogyny, and I love it.
It's good.
That is
And then
misogyny.
so
It's-
so she was like aware of all the memes that came out of That Is Mahogany, and like the new director for like Hunger Games wasn't, but like as she was going down the hall, she was like, I'm just gonna say this, and they're like, why? And she's like, trust me. And like, because in Catching Fire, she goes down and she's like, and everything's mahogany.
Nice.
And the director's like, I guess, and then everyone lost their minds. Anyway.
She might be able to sing. I forgot she's in Pitch Perfect, but I don't think she sings in those movies. But there are YouTube
I'm pretty
videos
sure
of her singing. So
I knew I'd seen her sing somewhere. But it was just like this, the Effie Trinket vibes were too strong for me not to pick. I was like, oh, she'd be perfect for this. The makeup, it would be amazing.
all right,
Cool.
awesome. I'm gonna take
Who's
that
your choice,
as
Simi?
my cue. My choice for Madame Morrible is Bernadette Peters because I want Bernadette Peters in every musical possible that you can put her in. Dear God, please. Bernadette Peters is Broadway legend, incredible. She was on the TV show Smash for a bit as the mother of Megan Hilty, who, fun fact, played Glinda on Broadway, and she's one of my favorite Glindas, if not my favorite of all time. But also Bernadette Peters, for those of us who are millennials and love the 1997 Brandy Cinderella, she plays the evil stepmother. She
I
is
love
incredible.
her.
She still has an amazing voice. Oh my God, she's so great. This is when the musical theater fan in me just comes out because like I'm not like the hugest musical theater fan you'll ever meet, but I do love musical theater, and Bernadette Peters is she's an icon. She is legendary. I've seen her play, I believe it was the witch in Into the Woods. And like I said, her voice is still fantastic and she's still a great actress. And I want her in every movie musical you can possibly give me. So please, for the love of God, put Bernadette Peters in the movie and make her Madame Marble because she would be amazing in that role. She would be so good. But yeah, those are my choices for this fan cast. Those are all the characters that we have for the day. I do have some bonus casting. Colin, did you have one? I thought you were looking for somebody for Nessa Rose, but I don't remember.
Yeah, I guess I didn't realize that was a bonus, but hey, I have it.
I think yeah, it is a bonus. So yeah, go ahead. Who did you choose for Nessa Rose?
This is a fun one because I've never actually seen her in anything. But hey, it worked. I chose Kira Allen, who is, I think, only known at this point for the movie Run on Hulu. And I chose her because I wanted an actress who uses a wheelchair because Nessa's in a wheelchair. That's kind of a lot of stuff to do with Nessa. So it's like, figured might as well get an actress in a wheelchair. And she was the
Nice.
one I could find. And like she was in a movie with Sarah Paulson, so I feel like she had to carry like half that movie.
Very cool. I wonder if she sings.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's great. I also was trying to find someone in a wheelchair who I knew could sing. I didn't find many. So I ended up putting as an honorable mention Ali Stroker because she is in a wheelchair and she is well known for doing Broadway.
Mm.
But also, my other choice is, even though she's not in a wheelchair, Rachel Zegler, because I was like, she might be too young to play Elphaba, but she's not too young to play Nessa Rose. So if I can't have her as Elphaba, I can have her as Elphaba's younger sister.
Okay. I was like, is she gonna do both? Because that's gonna get difficult.
No, it was mainly because I didn't want, like, I was like Rachel Zegler, but she might be too young. And yeah, but she might make a good Nessa Rose. And then my other bonus casting, who is not a character that has a name, but this is just what I want. I would love it if they had Adina Menzel come in and cameo as Elphaba and Nessa Rose's mother. I think that would be the perfect way to have her cameo. I haven't figured out how I would want Kristen Chenoweth to cameo in the movie yet. Maybe have her appear in the One Short Day musical number. I think that might be a good place for her, but definitely Adina Menzel as Elphaba and Nessa Rose's mother because she's not really in the show too much, but it would be enough that it would be considered a cameo, and I think that would just be a great opportunity to use Adina Menzel. That's all we've got for you guys today.
Dope. That has been wicked. Ha ha ha. Thank you, audience, for listening to all of that.
Can
As
you say it in a
always,
Boston accent? That
I was thinking
wicked,
about
yo.
doing that. I was thinking about doing that earlier, but I don't have a good track record with accents on this
Yeah,
podcast.
I'm bad with them too. Let's keep going.
Yes, like I was saying, thanks to Crown Digital, Brandon and Io for putting us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Thank you to me for editing, putting us on YouTube, and cutting out some of the terrible things we said today.
You don't have to mention that.
I was gonna thank you for explaining the tiger thing, but Gabby, you didn't explain the tiger thing. So
Hell
boo
no.
you.
I was not going to explain that. No, I don't know what you thought, but shouldn't have been that.
I thought that you were just gonna help spread some knowledge. I don't know. I thought you wanted to
Hell
help
to
people.
the nah. That was some dark stuff.
Yo, drop some knowledge.
I noped out of that book so quick.
Colin, thank you for vibing with me on our picks and for reminding us of Gabby's Kovu moment because that's always a treat.
I'm never going to live that down. Never.
Of course
never,
not.
Never, ever.
We're gonna make T-shirts one day.
No.
Audience.
Oh, you know what we should do?
Oh, what should we do?
We should, you know how you can get these like necklaces that are basically sound waves, and like you scan it and
Yes.
it plays it. Do that on a
Oh.
t-shirt.
Oh, that'd be fire. People will be like, "What are you listening to, man? It's my shirt. It's just my shirt."
Why?
Who's moaning in your room?
No.
It's a podcast. It's a podcast. Anyway, audience. First off, let us know if you want those shirts because we will start going down the road to making them. But also, what'd you think of our Wicked fan cast? Who would you cast? Do you have more questions about the tiger? Let us know in the comments or hit us up on Twitter at y'all_different, Instagram and Tumblr at Creative Differences Podcast, or Facebook.com/Creative Differences PC. If you want to talk to me about how Madame Morrible is definitely a pimp, hit me up on Twitter and Instagram at a King Named Simba.
If you want to sing show tunes with me, specifically the Wicked ones, you can find me on the Instagrams at Stegosaurus.
You can find me on Twitter at DuckMcGuck.
And if you guys want to fangirl with me about any of the choices that I had on this list, you guys can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Dreamy Films. Dreamy is spelled DREEMI. Thanks again for joining us.
It's been different. Bye.
Bye.